A formal request has been made to the government by Hampshire's Police and Crime Commissioner to carry out a police investigation into the historic blood scandal.
Donna Jones is backing calls to prosecute those responsible for covering up the fact that contaminated blood products were given to thousands of people in the 1970s and 80s.
Well, former pupils of Treloar College in Alton were among many of those who contracted HIV or hepatitis C and are still waiting on compensation. Here's Derek Johnson.
Still seeking justice following a long public inquiry which supported all their claims, these former pupils of Treloar College in Alton are backing a new call for a thorough police investigation into the blood scandal. They unwittingly took part in medical trials in which they were given contaminated blood.
When you do that to children, that is against the law. It has to be against the law. In any laws of any land, that's illegal. Our parents were not told that these things were occurring to us.
If wrongs were done and the police decide to investigate, then that's their decision to do that. We're all very supportive of it.
Of the 122 pupils who were at Treloar at the time and contracted HIV and hepatitis, only about 30 are still with us, all among thousands given contaminated blood in the 1970s and 80s. Some were haemophiliacs being treated, others were given transfusions following surgery. Hampshire and Isle of Wight's Police and Crime Commissioner has formally passed the inquiry report onto senior police and wants a nationwide criminal investigation.
The public inquiry makes clear that there was evidence known by those that should have known, clinicians, head teachers, and particularly those that worked within the government, that this blood was potentially infected and putting people's lives at danger. And what we now need is for a police investigation to go through the evidence of the public inquiry, to also ascertain their own evidence, and therefore, if proved, to then bring charges, whatever those may be, against those who've put people's lives in danger. And ultimately, we know that people have also lost their lives.
The inquiry took 40 years to come to fruition, and we're fully aware that this police inquiry is likely to take years. But it has to be done to give us peace and to bring those people to justice. And more importantly, it has to be done to stop anything we can do to stop this ever happening again.
The government has announced that families of those who died as a result of tainted blood products will be able to apply for £100,000 of compensation in October if they've not already had support. Derek Johnson, ITV News.